This has been 1 year. I have not been able to wrap my head around anything. We've had police killings. We've had police murdering blacks. We've had stars that passed away that may have been murdered. And people just sit back and say, oh, it's just suicide. I don't buy it. Top it off. Today marks another one. I can't seem to wrap my head around the hurricane in New Orleans, Louisiana, and all the other parts of Louisiana. New Orleans is my hometown. And as always, New Orleans makes sure that the floodgates work always for Canal Street. And I'll tell you one thing, they always make sure that the floodgates don't work for other certain areas. And you want to know why? It's all about the damn fucking dollar bill. And I'm tired. They go out their way to make sure that the homeless, the poor, and the blacks are killed. Why? Because they want this state, they want New Orleans especially, to be a rich town. A place where you can go party, spend your money, and live rich and live expensively. But you know what? It's biting them in the fucking ass. And why? Because right now, it's over flooded in areas it's never flooded before. It's hit the governor's mansion, and I'm highly upset. This is so wrong, what they have been doing to the people. New Orleans is the murder capital state. I grew up there. I lived in group homes, and the Associated Catholic Charities were murdering off my buddies. I went from one home to another. I've been in two. I was at St. Elizabeth's and at St. John's. And it's wrong. They took the kids. They were snatching them. They were murdering them. They were sadistically, masochistically abusing them. And they were sex trafficking all these kids. Half of these kids were not supposed to be there. I have lots of stories going on here with the murders of Louisiana, and I'm tired of it. It's not just the floods that they're killing us in. They're killing us in other things too, and it's not fair and it's not right. And I can't stand it. This is so wrong. They're trying to save Canal Street to make it a rich town. How can you make it a rich town and you don't care about the people? You kill all the other areas off so it's a rich town? Nobody wants to go live in the 9th Ward where they're going to get flooded out at. Nobody wants to go live in areas that are made for poor people because they always flood. You make it flood. You do it on purpose. You take the Canal Street, you save the floodgate waters, make it run. You make sure that all the pumps are running on Canal Street, but when it comes to the 9th Ward and it comes to all different other areas, you'd make it flood. And you're wrong. I am so angry and I am upset. And it's wrong. I have dealt with this long time. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I still have friends. I still have family down there. And there's people trapped on the 2nd floor. You are so wrong. I have a right to be angry. I have a right to be mad. I have a right to cry. There's always somebody dying. For Hurricane Katrina, I may have not been down there. But I watched my cousin on the news, Cousin Gordon, died on top of Turo roof because these people did not help the people get out like they were supposed to. Sure, granted, he was sick. Sure, granted, he was in the hospital. Sure, granted, he sat down in a bed or laid down in a bed when he could with his last few breaths, sitting on top, actually laying on top of Turo roof, laying on top of that bed, up there waiting 15 minutes for them helicopters to come. Them helicopters never showed up like they said in the news. And 15 minutes later, they said the helicopters were not coming. And they said the people on top of Turo roof were dying. And I watched my cousin die in front of my eyes. These people are not doing what they should for the people of New Orleans. And I'm angry. I am tired of seeing people die senselessly for a damn fucking dollar bill. I am so tired. It's not fair. They're losing everything. And they're always having to replace. They're always having to replace items, which I can deal with replacing an item. But you can't replace the people. This is explosion mode. Hoping that everybody's okay out there. Sorry I'm not down there with my people and my friends that are going through this. And I don't want anybody else going through this. I just hope everybody's safe and makes it out all right. I'm signing off. I hope everybody can have a God blessed day.